Hello Physical Fiends, it's Jordan here again with a nice update on some new physical game announcements. Just a reminder, these are new announcements, these are not releasing this week. Nintendo World Championships NES Edition is the big new announcement this week on Nintendo Switch. It's NES Remix, kinda, making a comeback with a different marketing angle. Challenge you and your friends to short burst gameplay with ancient NES games. Looks like it could be a decent amount of fun with 150 challenges of games including like 4 Mario games, Kirby, Zelda, Excite Bike, and don't forget Ice Climbers and Balloon Fight, can't forget those. The physical for this, there is a deluxe set that comes with a replica NES Gold cart. This seems like it's going to be available at retail, not only on Nintendo's website, I know I've seen a lot of people panic about that, but I actually think the Japanese version is way better. Since instead of the fake NES cart, you get 2 functioning Famicom controllers, which is awesome. I know they've been going cheap recently, but still, that is a great way to get them. Gothic Classic Khorinis Saga is a nice double pack of 2 classic RPGs that's releasing on the Switch physically. In Europe, these did have individual releases on THQ's web store, so I think some people may be annoyed now that it's getting like a double pack, but North America never did get them, so this is a good way to get some old school RPG goodness. In North America, this physical release is exclusive to Video Games Plus. In Europe, I'm not sure. But as someone who, I kind of wanted these 2 games, but didn't fancy like shipping from THQ's website, I think this is a really nice option and it's releasing this summer. And as always, if you want this, you want to pre-order it or any of the games in this video, do me a massive favor guys, click the links down below in the pinned comment and in the description. VGP, a fantastic way to support me. They're a really nice company with reprints of rare games. They ship for free worldwide if you purchase over 80 Canadian bucks. And yeah, it's really good. Plus, if you do buy something with my link, each week you will be put into a draw to win a $10 discount coupon. So yeah, that's nice. And I announce the winner every Monday over on Switch Watch. Thank you for your support. I really do appreciate it. Celestia Chain of Fate is another Otomige from P-Cube releasing on the Switch. They're really going for it now. They've got a thirst for effeminate anime guys and they're going to town. Apparently this is an Indonesian visual novel and made specifically for mobile, so I'm a bit more skeptical about this one. I know P-Cube like to raid Indonesia for indie games and it's mostly worked out well so far, so yeah, who knows. It's releasing in November. Cat Rescue Story is releasing on Switch and PS5 this September. It's one of those games that's like a dime a dozen on the Switch these days. Those pet rescue games where you adopt them, stick needles in them. Once again, this was originally a mobile game, so make what you will of that. Backbeat. Word is on the street that this is releasing on the Switch, at least in Europe so far, at the end of June. This is a very weird looking puzzle game. Obviously has like a bit of music inspired theme to it, but I really don't get it. Probably not one to sell itself via a trailer, but hey, at least it's like an interesting concept, not a roguelike deck builder. Pixel Pulp Collection is releasing on Switch and PS5. Initially, I had this down as Pixel Pups Collection, thinking it was something about dogs, but no, it's pulp as in like pulpy novels, specifically horror noir. At least that's the feeling I'm getting from this, and it's a good feeling. Like playing an episode of like Twilight Zone or something. I love the Spectrum or like Commodore 64 style artwork, very nostalgic for some reason, and this has 3 stories within it. I'm definitely up for buying this. I've only seen word of a European release, nothing about North America as of yet. Alright, let's jump into some import announcements. Links below for these are for Play Asia, and if you click the link for that, you can get 5% off with the code Jordan24. Witch Spring R is getting a release in Japan at the end of August. This release should have English according to my sources. This looks to be another quaint, charming RPG with some alchemy chucked in, similar to the Atelier series, but with a bit more, mobile phone games thrown in, which sounds bad, but if it's anything like Witch Spring 3, then I'm sure it's actually going to be really nice. Visually, this looks even better. It looks fantastic, in fact. I'm very excited about it. Of course, maybe it will get a Western physical release, just like Witchspring 3 did, but nothing's been announced as of yet. I don't know how popular that was. There's a standard edition as well as a beautiful looking collector's edition. Oh my god. Brave Dungeon W Pack is a triple pack of short burst RPGs, the kind you would have found for digital download on your 3DS. This package is actually very similar to one of the most obscure imports of all time, the one from B-Side Games, a short-lived low-print company in Japan. That release had Dark Witch's Story, Combat, and Brave Dungeon together on one cartridge. Well, so does this. But it also has another game, a much bigger, more expensive game called Brave Dungeon: The Meaning of Justice. So if you owned that obscure release like myself, it's just become a bit of a sad, meaningless thing now. Well, at least until this releases in early August in Japan, and it should have English. So yeah, you might want to consider selling that right now, you know? Muv-Luv recently got announced for a standard physical release in Japan. You may remember that a few months back this was available only in a limited edition, which was very expensive, overly priced, but now it's getting a normal release. Probably make a few people a bit unhappy about that if they just splurged $250 on a collector's edition, but I did warn people about it. Anyways, this is a double pack of visual novels, one of which is considered one of the best visual novels of all time. This release should have English because, you know, the big collector's edition had English, so why would this not? Sword and Fairy Inn 2 is getting a limited physical release on PlayStation 5, exclusive to PlayAsia, with the links below. This already got one on Switch a while back, but that's sold out now. Now they are looking towards the Sony crowd. Not sure how well this will go down because it's niche as is. And sometimes stuff sells just because it's on Switch, but I hope I'm wrong because it is a nice business management game, simple but effective and charming, and they won't have too many copies available, I'm confident about that. Pre-orders opened like right this second. Yes, just this second. Links are below. It's only coming in a limited edition which has a soundtrack CD and sticker sheet. Cats on Duty, the year's must-have import exclusive. Maybe. This is a game releasing on PS4, PS5 and Switch in Japan with English of course. I don't know what's going on here, but it looks like my worst nightmare rolled into one. It looks like a match 3 puzzle game with cards or something, like Plants vs Zombies but on crack, and that doesn't make it better for some reason. This will release sometime this year. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, a very quick video. Not too many announcements from this past week that I've seen, but please let me know which one takes your fancy, and if you want to pre-order them, please check the links below. I hope you have a good day. Take care.